All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect on the highways and byways pushing this truth. It's your brother Rabbi Knapp coming out with a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. Okay. Now, we just had a video with Apostle Tahar saying that Amalek's coming out with a law where you can't talk about him anymore. You know, he's feeling, you know, he's using those campus protests to come out with laws that's going to prevent the brothers on the highways and byways from pushing the word, because it's all orchestrated for the elect of Israel. Everything that's going on is for Israel, because nothing else matters. If you're a heathen, nothing else matters except for the men of the Lord, okay? You can't set up a satanic kingdom down here when you got people on the highways and byways teaching the word. Hey, shalom, brother, shalom, okay? Thank you, brother. You have a good day, you know? You can't have a satanic kingdom down here on the highways and byways teaching the word, Salakia. You can't have a satanic kingdom down here. You got brothers on the highways and byways exposing you pretty much with the scriptures, okay? Matter of fact, let's go over the you know, so we're coming to that time where, you know, the word's gonna stop going out and people are gonna be stuck worshiping idols, okay? And those idols are not gonna save them in that day. All right? Let me go on my phone and get it. Okay, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 6. How are these things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Okay, Esau searched out through the scriptures, okay? You want to know about Esau. Esau is written in the Bible first, okay? They got other books, you know, that talk about Esau, Edom. But this is where you get the bulk of who he is and why he's so significant in this time, okay? Because he has to fulfill prophecy, okay? He was created for the day of evil, okay? Actually, let's go get that. Get that, because that's his purpose down here. I think that's Proverbs. What's that? Proverbs 16:4. Let me get that on my phone. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 4. Actually, hold on. Yep. Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh Shai Shai have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So he has to fulfill prophecy, man. He has to be down here, you know, passing these laws, trying to get the word, you know, start the famine of the word. He has to do all these things before he can finally get destroyed, because that's his lot. And a lot of our lots is to come out here, prophesy, okay? Teach the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American that they're the children of Israel before it's too late, because then you ain't gonna know. And a lot of people have died not knowing truly who they were, okay? A lot of us think that we so-called Negroes, you know, West Indians, Haitians, and whatnot, okay? But these were names given to you by your oppressors, okay? We come out here week in, week out, telling you the same thing, come out with the same scriptures, pointing out the same devil, okay? Because the devil was the same as he was before, and he's that same devil today. But a lot of us don't think that he's that person, okay? A lot of y'all got the skin complexion for protection, but that's not gonna protect you in the days, okay? In the near days, all right? Especially with this word. And then when you see the news article, he tells you it's about, he said it's about the Christians. But the Christians don't say anything about the Lord. The Christians love everybody. So they ain't gonna have no, they love, everything's love with them. So you think, but this is gonna affect you too. Because if you ain't a homosexual, a pedophile, a murderer, you're gonna get locked up. Because that's the only type of people they want to protect. All right? You ain't following their agenda. You ain't got no type of some type of shame on you that they can expose. They're gonna look at you like you're evil. Okay? And a lot of the people that come up here and come up against the men of the Lord, most of them are Christians, Catholics, So that just shows you who the wicked are. All right? They don't stand boldly for anything. Okay? All this wickedness that's going out in the earth, they don't expose it. They don't say anything about it. All right? Proverbs 16:5, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. Yeah, Esau, Edom's not going to be unpunished, man, for his crimes. You might look at the so-called Negro man and think like, damn, if y'all are children of God, why he put you through all of that? But the Lord said he chastised us just like his son. Look what he did to his only begotten son. He got chastised. Okay? But the Lord allowed that to happen. The Lord's in control of everything that's going on down here on the earth. Okay? You don't get the truth, it's because the Lord don't want you to get the truth. Okay? Because a lot of people, you might think, I know it all, but you don't know nothing. If you don't know everything you were taught was a lie, then you're lost out here. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's jump over to Jeremiah. Let's go jump over to Jeremiah. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4 and verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none. Oh, thank you. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Yeah, you talk to a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, they can tell you how to scam somebody. They can tell you how to make it in this world. Hey, sign this application. Dollar Tree's hiring. Okay? But that's how to make it in this world. How do you make it after this world's destroyed? How do you make it through that transition period? Because this place is destined to be destroyed. Every day they're showing you more and more what this country is truly about. And not just this country and every other country, pretty much. There's not one righteous kingdom down here. But the bulk of the wickedness is coming from America. All right? And sottish means stupid. So you're not going to hear the word even if it pertains to you. No matter how many times we say it's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans or the children of Israel, you ain't going to take the time to do the research. Okay? Because you think you're free. You think, okay, here it is. Your enemies brought you all the way here to Babylon, and you still here, and you think you're free. Okay? And this is an election year, so you got a lot of you Israelites about to go and beg for a new king to rule over you. Okay? You probably want Joe Biden. You probably want Donald Trump. Both of them are devils, man. You don't choose one devil. You're not even, see, if you knew the Bible, you would know you're not supposed to vote, but who votes the most? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They always talk about the black vote. The black vote. They want to know how indoctrinated they got the majority of your people. Okay? And look what Joe Biden did in 4 years. He opened up the gates of hell on this place. All right? And don't think Donald Trump's not going to do the same damn thing. They both work for the same team. All right? They're both going to unleash hell on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Let's see. Okay, let's jump over to Lady came and gave me $1. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's the book of Jeremiah 5:1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any, that executeth judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. Yeah, see? That's what we're going. We're going through the streets of Jerusalem. Now, Jerusalem is a place, is a people before it's a place. This Jerusalem that they're talking about is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? We looking for y'all. We looking for the elected Israel, okay? Because ain't nobody establishing justice, okay, or executing judgment down here on the earth. You ain't gonna find them, okay? That's why we need the Lord to come down here and execute judgment on the heathen. All right? Jeremiah 5:2, and though they say, Yahweh Shem Yahweh liveth, surely they swear falsely. Yeah, they swear falsely because they're not even praying in the true name of the Lord. Okay? When Moses went to that burning bush, you think that bush told him that the Most High's name was God or Jehovah? He didn't tell him that. Okay? Even though Amalek likes to tell you that. Amalek wants you to believe every word. He wants you to believe that he's the truth. He's the chosen. Okay? But how are you the chosen when you don't fit any of the curses written about in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter? I mean, name one. You can't name one curse this devil has went through. As a matter of fact, let's jump over there. It's the book. It's the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, to observe to do all his commandments, which they do not do, and his statutes, which they do not do. They just sacrificed the red heifer not too long ago. Okay, I thought animal sacrifice was it was over when the Lord got put up on the cross. That's how you know they don't follow the commandment. They don't follow the commandments. They don't follow the statutes. They still need they still get animal sacrifices. Okay. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Yeah. How come all these curses that are supposed to be on the children of Israel are on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Huh? It's because y'all are the Israelites. Okay? Not Israeli, not from the state of Israel. Y'all are the true biblical Israelites that go back to Jacob. Okay? And you living in a wicked society with a bunch of wicked witches, and they walk all around you, pointing at you. They're devils. Well, guess what? They're going into slavery. And we can't wait to have our foot on their neck because they deserve it. All right? Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. You cursed everywhere you go. You cursed where you work. You cursed out in the city. You're getting put to death by the police. Being treated unjustly. That's a curse by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's a sign for you Israelites, man. All right? You will curse in the field just like when you go back into slavery. Okay? Y'all were cursing in the field then. Y'all had to go in the field, you had to pick cotton. And this is just some of the Negro tribes. But that field today, whatever industry that you're in, you ain't at the top of that industry. Okay? If anything, you at the bottom of it, trying to work your way up, but that's the curse, because you ain't never gonna get up there. Okay? Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Yeah, your basket and your store. Okay? Talking about your wallet, man. You're gonna be cursed in the pocket. Okay, your crops are gonna be cursed. Now you don't even have crops. How cursed is that? Okay? You don't have a basket. You got a bank and you got a wallet. And you deal with paper now. Paper money. Okay, that's a curse under y'all. But you think Amalek's dealing with that? He got heifers that he could sacrifice to an unknown God. Well, we know who a God that he's sacrificing to, because it ain't the Lord. He's sacrificing to Satan, because that's his Lord and Savior. The spiritual demon Satan. Okay? But see, if you understood the Bible, you would know that these aren't the people. And plus, shouldn't y'all be going up to Jerusalem and get and learn their ways if they're the people? The Bible says you're gonna be blessed through the Israelites. All right? That's the only way you can be blessed. His blessings, the Lord goes through his people, his children. Okay? He can't go through the wicked. They don't know how to run a country. They don't know how to do anything. Look at their country. They want to blame the cattle for CO2. What do you call it? I keep like the carbon footprint. Well, you don't see how many cars are out here on the streets? Why don't you take the cars off the road before you start worried about the animals? Start trying to put devices on them. But that's what this devil's created to do. He's created to put hell on everything, put hell on every aspect of life. Okay? He wants to reverse everything that the Most High did in Genesis, the 1st chapter. Okay? And let's go see what the Lord did. Okay? Let's start at Book of Genesis 1 and verse 9. And Elohim said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And Elohim called the dry land earth, and gathering together of the waters called he seas. And Elohim saw that it was good. So the powers, okay, which are the first fruits, and Yahweh Shai thought it was good to create this world, and it was good, okay? Whatever they created, they said it was good. But if they look at it today, they say this is bad, okay? You got GMO fruits, GMO foods, biomedical engineered food. Who's putting that in the food, okay? Who wants a seedless watermelon? Who does that, okay? He's fully attacking everything that's natural. All right? Because he don't belong here. He has to be uprooted. He's that wheat. He's that wheat, not the wheat, what do you call that? A weed in the garden, man. All right? And the only way you can kill a weed is you gotta uproot it and take it out. You know, okay? You gotta uproot it from the roots, and that's what he needs to do. Okay, he needs to be uprooted out of here. Genesis 1 and 11. And Elohim said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. So here it is. He brought forth fruit yielding seed, but he wants to take the seeds out of the fruit. That's wicked. That shows you that he's completely opposed to the Heavenly Father. Okay? And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit whose seed was in itself after his kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. Yeah, he saw that it was good. That's why he's going back, taking all the seeds out of the fruits. Okay? That's his purpose. Okay, he's opposed to the Heavenly Father and his Son. That's why he switched up the images. That's why you think that's why you call his name Jesus, because he switched it up. You don't know that these people have reversed stuff, because you don't know the Bible. Okay, you don't know that he reversed everything. Lord said he doesn't hear the prayers of sinners. So y'all are sinning going off, not knowing. And then, not only that, the Lord will send his prophets out to come teach you, and you don't even want to listen. So you want to remain in your filth. Okay? Genesis 1:13, in the evening and the morning were the third day. And Elohim said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. Yeah, those signs, we just had a solar eclipse, right? But some people think, oh, that's an amazing thing. That happens every, 100 years, 40 years or something. The last time it happened, 20 years, I believe. That particular solar eclipse. Okay? But that was a sign for Esau, Edom's destruction. Okay? It wasn't something to look up at the sky and gather together and drink beers and watch it. That's for the heathen to do all of that. But you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the signs of the moon and the stars, that just shows he still got his children down here, okay? For one, and the Lord's putting those signs up there because he's about to do something down here. Rock here. Man, what was I trying to get? I just found a precept. Jump to Sirach 43. Okay. The book of Sirach 43 and 5. Actually, hold on. Y'all start at 5. Great is Yahweh Shimei Awashah. Actually, hold on. Let's start at 6. He made the moon also to serve in her seasons for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that deceaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name, and increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. Okay, so the moon was supposed to be a declaration of feast days, you know, the Passovers. All right, it's named after, the month is named after the moon. Okay, so the Israelites used to use the moon as a sense of what day it was, okay? Because we didn't go by Monday through Sunday. All right, we used to look at the moon, the different phases of the moon. Now you might have a sign where it's like an illuminated or red moon, for example. Okay, and that was times that would line up with the times, like certain things. Okay, these were signs for the times, pretty much. All right. Go to Luke 21 and 25. The book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Okay, that's what happens, man. A lot of perplexity going on. Okay, nations don't know what's going on, and the Lord is using, letting you know, because you got to think about what was going on during that time we had this eclipse. And things that have been happening ever since after that. Now they're passing all these different laws, because on the left-hand side, they might use it as a day to commit their wickedness on the left-hand side. But on the right-hand side, he's showing you that something about to go down. Okay, you need to be circumspect. Okay, and it's lining up perfectly with the times. Okay? And what has happened since that eclipse? You got these schools, you got these different protests, you got different things coming about right now, man. Okay? Different things coming out about exposing this place. I can't even, my mind's all over the place. I can't even think of, there's so much going on, man, that we can get into. Okay? But look at it for yourself, you know? Find it out for yourself. Look up what's going on in this place. Look up the different laws that they're trying to pass. Every time something's going on, they're using it as a chance to take away your freedoms. Okay? Because this is going to be a fully totalitarian state. All right? He wants to tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Okay? Let me see if I'm finished with Genesis, the first chapter. Genesis 1:16, and Elohim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And Elohim saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that have life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. And what does he do to these birds? There's so many different missing, what do you call it? Extinct birds, extinct fish. Okay, that's him opposing the Lord. Okay. And Elohim created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. Yeah, he saw that it was good that they were where they were, where he placed them. Not taken out of their natural habitat and put in the zoos, okay? Just like he did with the Negroes. He used to take them and put them in the zoos, okay? Because he thinks you're a monkey. As a matter of fact, he just came out with a new movie, Another Planet of the Apes. And you know that he's talking about y'all. Talking about you Negro tribes, man. He's actually talking about all the Israelites. But he loves to put that stereotype on Jake, okay? On Judah, I should say, okay? It's like Amalek really got smoked with Judah, okay? That's why he tries to get y'all. He tries to do y'all in the worst. That's why he got all these different types of vaccines out, vaccinating the kids, making them go crazy. Okay, but guess who did that? Esau, Edom. Okay? He created all these things so he could try to make you not think properly, man, so you can't get this word. Because he knows this is where the prophets come out of. Prophets come out of these tribes. So he's attacking you as soon as you get out the womb. Okay? All in the name of science. All right? And the woman, y'all go for it. Y'all believe this devil, whatever he says. Hey, I want to put this red thing in I want to put this needle that got some red juice in it and give your son that. Yeah, you know, it's to make him stronger. And y'all believe that. Okay? So these women are done. You know? And these men are too, because they dating them. Okay? Genesis 1:22, and Elohim blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. Yeah, let the fowl multiply in the earth, but the fowl can't multiply in the earth when you building cities through their land. Okay? When you got 5G towers, you know, knocking down trees and other life. He care about internet service more than he care about the animals that are here. Okay? You barely see bugs anymore. Okay? You barely see bees anymore. Okay? All of these things are dying, man. Everything's gonna die with this ruler. Okay? Esau, Edom. Because he don't belong in that rulership position. He's actually a servant. He actually should be mopping the floors, you know, taking care of shit. But nope, he's in the highest position doing all this wickedness. That's why you can't have the so-called white man too high, okay? Especially running the whole country. Never mind a business, all right? He might check, you know, make sure the balances are right, but he ain't doing what the will of the Lord is. So whatever company it is gonna fail. And just like these Dollar Trees, they said they got 100, 600 Dollar Trees about to close. They got 100 Walmarts about to close. So where you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, where y'all gonna shop at? Especially when they close down these banks, all right? You ain't gonna be able to have access to your money. You're gonna have to convert over to a digital currency, all right? And we already in those times. There's a lot of people that already got some type of digital device in their hand and in their forehead, okay? Going into Revelation 13 and 16. Genesis 1 and 23, in the evening, in the morning, were the fifth day. Yeah, the fifth day, y'all call it Thursday. The Lord said it's the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, the seventh day. It doesn't say Monday through Sunday. So that's another way that this devil is just showing you how he opposes what the Lord created. Even every day that you wake up, he opposes it. And you calling it the day that he calls it. Just showing you who the wicked is. And Elohim said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping things, and beasts of the earth after his kind, and it was so. And Elohim made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. Yeah, he saw that these animals were good. But Esau's saying they're bad. He said they're contributing to the pollution in the earth. That's why Bill Gates came out with something where he wants to regulate a cow's farts because there's too much CO2 emissions. But look at all these cars, brother. Don't you think there's a lot of CO2 emissions coming out of these cars every day? Every day. Every day. So the Lord said the animals were good, but he ain't say nothing about these cars on the road. Okay? Talking about CO2 emissions, man. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna have those same CO2 emissions. He's gonna go to the animals, then he's gonna go to you, and he's gonna say, y'all are eating too much. Y'all are contributing to the CO2 emissions in the world. He's gonna do the same thing he's doing to those cows, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because you Negroes forgot, y'all came here on slave ships and he called y'all cattle, okay? Or chattel, whatever play on words he wants to use, which means your property, okay? Which means he owns you. Which means you're beneath him. You're not equal to him. No matter how many times you go up to the ballot and want to get equal with the so-called white man, okay? Who wants to be equal with something that's beneath them? You want to be equal to a pedophile, huh? A homosexual, huh? He's beneath your feet, but you want to be equal with him. And he's a murderer, and he's a thief. All right? Now, I know a lot of y'all can't say that because y'all ain't got no nuts. Esau, what do you call it when you take the cow's nuts off? You've been castrated. And a lot of our men been castrated too. That's why they want to sit here, they won't go to school, they want to go beg for a job. Why don't you go tell him you don't want to work for the DMW? Why don't you do the work of the Lord? Okay? You so quick to spend all this time trying to get a job from the devil, but you don't do no type of work for the Lord. When he created you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men to be prophets out here, to be priests. Where's the priest? Okay? You think these priests are in those churches, then you know you got something wrong with you. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 25. And Elohim made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And Elohim saw that it was good. Okay, he saw that it was good. Okay, he saw that these animals were good. Okay, not all this pollution that Esau Edom likes to create. Go down to Linway, he got this big ass factory just polluting the world. Okay? The Bible says we got to kill those who destroy the earth. Now, does the so-called black man own that factory over there? Does the so-called Puerto Rican or Dominican man own that? No. The so-called white man and white woman, they own that. Okay? Because they descendants of Esau Edom. They're Edomites. All right? And I live in Lynn, Massachusetts. You drive through Lynn, you go past the Linway, it stinks. You can smell it. There's a couple of different places you could go, and people live around there, so they're probably immune to that smell. I used to work in a tire shop. You know, in my first day or two, you smell that smell, you're like, damn, that's so strong. But after a while, it smells like fresh air, man. And that's what's wrong with this world, because we think we're breathing in fresh air because we're so used to the pollutants. How is your air fresh when you got non-stop traffic going through your city? Okay? You got hydrocarbons in the air. Okay, hydrocarbon is like unburned fuel. And that's non-stop going out. And that also creates nitrogen oxide because it goes up and creates this ozone layer. Okay, it opens and heats up at the ozone layer. Okay, so if it's doing that to the ozone layer, what do you think it's doing to you? All right? Let's keep going. Genesis 1 and 26, and Elohim said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Okay? So after their likeness, okay? Not after he's switching that up. Okay? Lord didn't make a bunch of transgender, trans this and trans that. Okay? That's Esau Edom doing that. Because he opposes the Lord. So he wants to take his creation and turn it into an abomination. And then uplift the abomination. Okay? That's wickedness. So where is that starting at? That's starting right here in America. Okay? Matter of fact, Barack Obama signed that bill. So he's the start of it all. Even though he's just another face, but that's another case, man, for another day. They all in cahoots. Then you go into the research of Barack Obama, you find out his mother was related to Hitler. Like, what? Okay? So, I mean, not that that matters. Who cares who your mother's related to? But it just shows you there's a order to this madness, so to speak. Okay? Then you find out. Now these are some conspiracy theories, but people are doing a diligent search, coming out with this stuff. Okay? Showing you that George Bush and like Obama are somehow related through cousins, distant, like that's crazy. That's not by coincidence, okay? And then when you look into Bush's family, Bush got a whole black family that he don't even like say that that's his family. Whole family full of black people in his family. You want to know that because he don't care about them. Genesis 1 and 27, so Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him, male and female created he them. And Elohim blessed them, and Elohim said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And Elohim said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the faces of all the earth, and every tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And Elohim saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Okay? So he saw that it was good when he created man and female. Okay? But he saw Edom wants to turn male into female, female into male, creating that abomination that the Lord doesn't like. The Lord didn't create that, and he didn't create you to go that way. But he did create the devil to bring in confusion. Okay? And that's what's going on, because there's a lot of confusion. All right? As a matter of fact, let's jump over to Malachi. Book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. See, that's why he's not going to be neither root nor branch, okay? Which means he's not going to be able to come back up. Okay. Now he was chopped down as the Roman Empire, but those roots remained in the ground, okay, and they grew back up into what you call today modern day America, okay, modern day Babylon, the Roman Empire 2.0. But now the Lord's saying, I'm gonna burn it. I'm not gonna chop it down this time. This time I'm gonna burn it. But now he's gonna spread throughout the whole world. Before he spread through the known world. But now he has the whole world, which is prophesied for him to have. Okay? Now that he's fulfilled that prophecy, okay? Now you know that it's time for him to be destroyed. All right? Malachi 4:2, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, okay? Okay, that's talking about Yahweh Shai healing us, okay? Giving us those everlasting, giving us that everlasting life, those bodies, all right? Not allowing the enemy to rule over us anymore, okay? That's going to be a healing. That's going to be a comfort, okay? Not to be brought low anymore. Not allowing these heathen to lick our wounds, to take our riches. Letting them set up stores and get up very high above us, okay? Not allowing us to go to the enemy for the want of all things. Well, we can actually make sure that our water doesn't have fluoride in it, okay? Well, we can make sure a woman ain't going off and being whores anymore, all right? Well, we can make sure our men are being men, okay? Doing the will of the Lord. All right, having their kids in order, being in the household, and then putting all these curses, according to Deuteronomy 30:7, back on Esau, Edom. Okay, and you, Malachi 4:3, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. Yeah, so the Lord's going to give us that power, okay, to break in pieces these nations, all right, turn them into ashes. That power's never going to leave once we obtain it, man. That power's going to be for everlasting, okay. That's pretty much it on that. There's another piece of on here. Revelation 11. Revelation 11. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyeth the earth. Okay? So who's destroying the earth? Okay? That's the main question, because they're going to be destroyed. And the earth is already trying to come up against this devil, man. All right? I just read an article that they can't have kids pretty much. Okay? Like that's a big thing in their community. Some of them are very sterile from a young age. All right? And not only that, they gave you, smashed his window off. They gave his that juice. In that juice, people are starting to say on Twitter that it sterilizes you. All right, they had this African doctor bring up a sample of somebody's semen, and he put it under a microscope, and he found spike protein in his semen. All right. So you know, that next generation. This is why we say this is the last generation, man. Because if the Lord don't come back, they're dead. Everyone's gonna be done. Okay. Then they were saying that you could possibly get it from just sleeping with them. All right. So you got to be careful out here. You got to be careful out here, man. You know, a lot of you men want these women. These women are done. They got too many operations on them, man. All right? Way too many operations. Okay? What's that? Matthew the 24th chapter? Let's go over there. Jump to Matthew 24. Matthew 24. All right, let me just start here. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, in verse 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree when his branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Okay?
Praise the Lord, brother. Preach the word.
You know, and plus of that fig tree bringing forth fruit is going to bring forth, it's not going to bring forth fruit in the winter, okay? So when you start to see buds on a fig tree, then you know that summer is nigh. But the same thing that goes with these prophecies. When you hear these rumors of wars, okay, and all these different things, okay, then you know that fruit's bearing forth fruit. These prophecies are bearing forth fruit. Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away, okay? He's not saying that. He's talking about this age, man. Okay? Because the earth abideth forever. Matthew 24 and 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only, okay? Yeah, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he don't even know when he's going to be sent back by the Heavenly Father to put 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to death, okay? Because y'all are wicked, okay? Y'all don't want to follow the commandment. You don't want to know that you're an Israelite, okay? You want to follow the ways of this world, and this world's going to be destroyed. Matthew 24:37, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. The Son of Man is talking about Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And that door of the ark is starting to close now. Okay? But it's a spiritual ark. We're not out here with wood, chopping down timber. We're not trying to gather all these different animals so we can make it through a flood, okay? A flood is the enemy that's going to be coming. And the ark is going to be the hedge that the Lord's going to put on his elect men, okay? That are doing the work just like Noah was doing. Okay, before Noah, there was never any rain, so him building an ark looked stupid. He looked just as stupid as me sitting here trying to tell his people that it's gonna rain out here, and it's gonna rain, but it's gonna rain with the enemy, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay, he's gonna come down like a flood. All right. Let's read that again. Matthew 24:38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking. That's what you see today. You see everybody, today's Friday, so, people gonna be going to the club. You go down to downtown, they're gonna be eating and drinking, okay? Marrying and giving into marriage. Yeah, they having sex, man, all right? And this ain't the time to actually be doing that like I just explained. People got spike protein in there, and they shooting spikes at you, man. Until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Yeah, when Noah entered into the ark, it was goodbye to all of you, the rest of y'all, the rest of the world. Only 8 people got saved. But for some reason, this world thinks everyone's going to be saved, so they're going to die. They probably were saying that to Noah during that time, too. Oh, no, Noah, what do you mean it's going to rain? What? Why are you building an ark? Are you crazy? Matthew 24:39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah, the Son of Man is the Lord. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yeah, he coming back, but he's gonna be bringing back destruction. Okay? He's not coming to, hey, everyone, who said they loved everybody? Man, he got love. He got love. No, he's not gonna do that. Matthew 24:40, then shall 2 be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. The woman shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord will come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Yeah, if the good man had known when the thief was going to enter into his house, he would have prepared. He probably would have loaded up his gun. He probably would have grabbed his machete, and he would have been prepared for someone to take over his house. Okay? The good man. Okay? That's what he's saying. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. So how do you be ready? Do you go grab a gun and a machete and store food and fruits down in your basement? No, you be ready by knowing the prophecies that are written in the Bible. Because contrary to popular belief, your church don't go into prophecy. They don't know prophecy. Because the Lord got to give you this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It don't come from going to a theologian school where they teach you that Jesus loves everybody, which is the biggest lie, just like the rest of these curriculums that they got out of here. Okay? so easy to come out here and say God loves everybody. You ain't gonna have nobody come up against you when you say that. Unless somebody that just hates love in a world full of homosexuals, of course they're gonna say we love. Love sounds good. Okay? In a world full of homosexuals, transgenders, and all these other, I guess Esau's saying there's over 1,000 different genders. Damn devil, he's an idiot. And you go to school and learn from these abominations. Okay? They're stupid people. All right? And they need to get burnt. But no, you want to hold hands with them, you want to go out to the clubs. They're getting all the women. You better watch out for these women. You think they're cute and shit. They're disgusting. They don't got the Lord, man. They ain't got the hedge, man. They out here being, they got that, I don't even know the word, man. Abomination is becoming so, abomination is what they are, but, you know, once you know what an abomination is, man, you should be running the other way. Okay? Matthew 24:45, who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Yeah, blessed is a servant when the Lord cometh, you out here teaching the word. Okay? That's a blessed servant. Not somebody when they come down here, you out partying at the club. Okay? You drunk. You know, you're high on whatever. Now, blessed is a servant who constantly trying to get that word out, man. Constantly doing that work. Matthew 24:48. But and if that evil servant, hold on. Oh, yeah. Yep. But and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So the Lord said, if he catch you not doing the work, and you're supposed to be one of his servants, he's going to catch you sleeping, okay? And he'll cut you asunder. He's going to cut you in two, okay? All right? That sounds pretty tough. And that's for Jake's understanding, man. But Jake likes to talk like that as that, yo, I'm going to catch you sleeping. Yeah, the Lord going to catch you sleeping, man. And I'm going to split you. Well, the Lord going to split you, okay? And you ain't even gonna see it coming. You think some dude down the street or another block got beef with you, but you don't know the Most High Son got to come down here and get you. Okay? All right. Let's jump over the. I think I want to start somewhere else. Actually, let's jump over here. The book of Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. Yeah, no flesh should be saved unless the Lord shorten the days. Okay? That's why he's coming out now. They're saying there's flu vaccine in your milk. Now they got to run the milk through a different process to test it to see if it got bird flu in it, which is going to increase the price on how much you pay for milk at the end of the day. When they should have already been doing that. Here it is. They got cattle that they separate and that's in their facilities that they raised them all there, and they still can't prevent them from having bird flu and all these other things. They're not even living in the wild. Okay? How are they getting this bird flu that he's talking about? Okay. Matthew 24 and 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is a Mashiach, or there, believe it not, for there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Yeah, they deceiving most of y'all. You know, you got Elon Musk with the Neuralink. People think that's a major accomplishment in society. They're looking at the MOTV like that's a major convenience for the society. Okay, now I won't have to lose my wallet. Okay, all of this is a simple injection. That's nothing. I got multiple tattoos. I got earrings. I got all this shit. That's nothing. They already used to that. Okay. So they're going to deceive many except for the very elect. The very elect are not going to be deceived by these things because they got the word. They know who the devil is. They've read Malachi 4 and 1. Okay? They're on their watch. They're watching the videos. They're doing the work. Okay? They understand the prophecies. Okay? They look into Revelation 13 and 16. They know about the Charagma. They know about the Hebrew. Okay? You tell people about Charagma, they're gonna be like, what the hell is that? You ask them, what is the mark? They don't know, they don't care. Okay? That's why it's not gonna deceive the very elect. Alright? So with that, I'm gonna end it right there by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, like great millstone for teaching me this truth. And Shalom.